What's up, dads? It's Josh. Welcome to Best Dressed Dad. Hope you guys have been doing well. Hope you enjoyed your holiday. I'm up here in the Buffalo, New York area where my wife's family is from. Just hanging out at a coffee shop today, getting a few things done, working on the blog and the YouTube channel primarily. So as I mentioned in the last couple videos I've done, I get really slammed at work right towards the end of the year. So I apologize for the inconsistency of posting or just lack of it altogether, but that'll change because work kind of slows down and I can kind of get back to a normal schedule. Like I said, I'm up here in New York just hanging out at a coffee shop getting some things done. My wife and mother-in-law took the kids to Children's Museum, I think, to go have them run around, get some energy out because, well, you can't see all that well. Actually, you couldn't see anything with that. I'm not going to stand up though. There's like a foot and a half of snow on the ground at least, and I think there's more coming. So Buffalo, hashtag Buffalo. It's like that all the time up here. Anyways, I just want to make a video for you guys today because I'm collaborating with a friend of mine from the UK. His name is Minkoff, and he generously wrote a guest post for me. It'll be up on the website. You can check the link down below. He is giving us 10 fashion mistakes that dads make in the winter months specifically. So I'm not going to give you all 10 of those today, just going to give you 5 of them, but check the link down in the description for the full list. If you haven't done so already, please do remember to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up for stylish dads, and let's get into it. Quick question for you guys though. I've been growing this beard here for the last month or so. I've never grown a beard before in my life. This is literally the longest that it's ever been. It's about 4 weeks in or so. I'm not sure. I probably won't keep it because my wife really doesn't like it that much, but just curious to know what you guys think, if it's something that you have done, if you've grown a beard before, specifically if you have any tips to kind of soften it up so it's not so prickly. I don't know. Let me know what you think. All right, let's get into a few of these mistakes. Number 1 is bare ankles. You know me, guys, in the summertime, I preach wearing no-show socks. I think it's a great look, especially with boat shoes, casual sneakers, driving mocks, all those kinds of things. I think the no sock look is really good. However, in the winter months, it's kind of out of place. It's too cold to be wearing no socks at all or to be showing off bare ankles. So don't make that mistake this year. The second style mistake no dad should make this winter is wearing oversized clothing. We know it's cold. It's freezing cold up here in Buffalo, New York, like I just said. But it still is not an excuse to wear clothes that are too big for you. That includes even your outerwear, so your top coats or just heavy winter jackets in general. They should still fit you well. You shouldn't look like a little kid in his dad's coat when you're out running around errands and going to business meetings and all that kind of stuff. So still pay attention to the fit of your clothing even when it's cold and you're layering up. Number 3 I thought was kind of funny, but it's wearing fingerless gloves. I don't know if anybody still does that, but there's literally no reason to be wearing fingerless gloves in normal settings. I can see maybe if you're going ice fishing or hunting or something like that where you might need to get access to tying a knot, or I don't know, something like that. But fingerless gloves, there's no reason to be wearing those. If you're worried about operating your phone correctly, just take your glove off. It's not that it's that freezing that you can't have your hand exposed for a minute or two to text somebody back or something. So skip the fingerless gloves, guys. Mistake number 4 is wearing unstylish headwear. It's freezing cold, we've already made that point, but it's not an excuse to wear some ridiculous looking Russian fur hat of some kind during the winter months. Still keep it stylish. Me, for example, I think this hat is pretty stylish. I'm inside, so I always like to pull it up above my ears a little bit, but it's thin. It fits pretty well, I'd say. It's blue in color, so it matches my coat as well that I'm wearing right now. But it's thin. You know, it's not that it's super heavy, super hot. If you need a little extra warmth, just fold it up one time, and it'll give you a little extra heat around your ears. So again, even though it's cold, not an excuse to be unstylish. Get a good hat this winter. And the 5th style mistake that no dad should make this winter is letting your hair and or your facial hair just grow wildly. You still need to make regular trips to the barber shop. That's every 2, 3, 4 weeks to get a good haircut. Also, if you're rocking a beard like I am or some other kind of facial hair, you got to keep it trimmed and maintained. As I said, I'm kind of learning what my beard looks like right now, but at least 2 times a week or so, usually it's every 2 days, I'm going to trim up the neckline here, make sure there aren't any straggly hairs up here on the mustache area, and just kind of clean up the cheek line. All those things are musts when you're maintaining your facial hair during the winter months. Even if you wear it a little bit longer too, just keep it maintained so it doesn't make you look like a homeless person or somebody who's been in the woods for the last 2 months. Got to maintain your facial hair, got to get to the barbershop for regular haircuts. The barbershop can even help you with this. They can give you a beard trim, probably have to pay a couple extra bucks for it, but let them do it once. Ask some questions about what they're doing so you can do it at home. Or if you don't mind, just keep paying the couple extra dollars for them to give you a beard trim when you get a haircut. So guys, those are 5 out of the 10 style mistakes that no dad should make that Peter writes about. As I said, check the link in the description. You'll get the full list of the other 5 mistakes that you shouldn't make this winter. All right, dads, that's it for me this week. Thanks as always for watching and for reading. Stay tuned for some upcoming posts that I'll be putting up here probably within the next couple weeks. The next one is going to be on socks, is what I'm thinking. Then another one on maybe shopping on a budget, those kinds of things. So those will be coming up here in the near future. Remember, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And until I see you in the next video, love your kids, love your clothes.